Hi, I'm Jeff Dixon, and this is the Dixon on Disney Archives, where we spend some time in my office talking about Disney, things related to Disney, and some of the stuff that I have collected or been given to me through the years. One of the pieces of email I got from somebody who was watching one of these episodes basically said, "You got a lot of stuff on your bookshelves. Do a deep dive onto the bookshelves. What's there?" Well, the answer is books. You can see the books. Oh, sure, I've got knickknacks and other things that are sitting here, and maybe that's what you were talking about. But I'm going to take it literally. I'm going to go do a deep dive into the books, but not actually grab a book. I'm going to go down here behind the books and grab this, because this is cool and maybe something you've never seen before. What this is actually 3 different pages. There's another page that's tucked in behind here. Protected in plastic. I got a piece of cardboard in there. Probably ought to be framed if I had room on the wall, but I don't, so it's not. But this comes out of Life magazine in World War II. And basically, and I'm going to read you the first little piece of it, it says this: one day last summer, when in the news that the Navy torpedo boats were being launched, Lieutenant E.S. Caldwell, then of Naval Operations out of Washington, wrote a letter to Walt Disney in Hollywood and asked Disney to design an emblem appropriate for this new Mosquito submarine design that they had developed. A few days later, back to the fleet he came with an emblem that was painted on the side. And that's what the picture is right here. And this is an article that basically goes through and talks about Disney's involvement in creating logos and artwork that in essence were Disney cartoons that were used as military insignia for the various things that were there. And so on this particular page, you have the Mosquito torpedo that is there for the submarine. Here at the bottom, you have Dusty that was drawn for the 45th Air Base Squadron. In the middle, you have this pugnacious bulldog that was drawn for the 62nd Pursuit Squadron. Over here, you have the flying squirrel that was drawn for the Jacksonville Air Station right here in Florida, where I live. On the back side, you have another series of artwork that was done, and then inside as well, there's yet another complete page of the artwork. It is fascinating stuff. These works of art were created to help inspire, to help accent, and to show Walt Disney's support of the U.S. military and what was happening in the world around them. Disney was a part of what was, at the time, a war that people thought would be the last world war ever fought. Interesting, isn't it, how an artist or a person of influence has enough far-reaching influence to impact some other areas. In one of my novels, I wrote about the fact that some of the work that Disney did really did impact the war in some powerful ways. Walt was very patriotic, needless to say. These emblems and drawings are unique in some ways, and there are a lot of folks who have never seen them, and the fact that this actually came out of the original magazine is why it is protected in plastic, set aside and saved. Maybe one day it'll be framed, who knows, but until then it's tucked away as one of the archives that's hidden in the treasures that I keep that remind and connect me to the world of Walt Disney. Don't ever neglect the impact that you might have, and never undercut the ripple effect of your influence in the world around you. You never know how you might be used. This is a reminder of that. Even a cartoonist who runs a movie studio could participate and had a part in the war that was taking place to inspire and help strengthen that war effort. Until next time, I will meet you here somewhere in the archives.